So I bought 100 bearings for this CNC machine that I'm working on. And they are allegedly ABEC-9 bearings. That's the Annular Bearing Engineering Committee Standard 9, the highest grade, medical grade bearings, allegedly.
Allegedly.
And they were inexpensive, which should have been a tip-off. They have ABEC-9 stamped right into the top of them, which you can't see because this one's upside down.
I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, on this assembly, there are some totally clapped out ABEC-7 bearings from my bandsaw that I replaced with new bearings, and the brand new ABEC-9 bearings. And this is one, and this is the other.
It's like playing a sandpaper violin.
This is the worn out ABEC-7s, and this are the brand new ABEC-9s.
Quality.
I got them from Amazon, and
who sold them?
They're called HOSTK Q-Power ABEC-9 bearings. They're incredibly cheap, but I wouldn't even use these on a set of roller skates.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't get very far. That is awful. Do they look the same though?
They look fancier. They've got nice bright red rubber seals.
Huh.
But the worn out ones seem to do just fine.
Wow.
Not too well.
Uh-oh. So do the other ones slip and slide if you tilt it back and forth?
No.
Damn. Not
Unless
even.
I shake. They're not too bad when they get moving, but
So,
they sound like hell.
If you didn't know what bearings were supposed to look like, would this have cooked your motor if it was trying to slide this back and forth all day?
If you were going to use these in an ABEC-9 application, like a high-speed router or something like that, they'd probably explode.
Damn.
They'd just come apart. They're
Wow.
not smooth running at all. But before it exploded, it would sound like a hurricane.
Yeah, it's pretty noisy in here. Even with the kids making noise, I can hear the grinding. Now, do you know the brand and name? Like, do you want to shout out to the good ones?
These ones, I don't remember what they are. I think they were called Warp Speed.
Huh.
Well, Warp Speed ABEC-7s.
So, just a carryover from that video that he just did of the two bearings. He didn't want to throw out the crappy bearings because I think he's part Scottish.
Well, I spent money on them, and it's going to be a while before I can buy some brand new ones. But they come packed with a really thick grease, so they don't even spin.
Hang on, let me get close to that.
They don't even spin at all.
I don't want to give anybody vertigo.
Like that. It doesn't move. This is actually worn.
Isn't it supposed to
it's quite a
spin
bit
though?
thicker.
It's just sitting there.
The grease is super stiff.
Wow.
So what I did to make these borderline okay was I soaked them in WD-40 for a couple of hours, and now they spin better with the grease out, but they still sound just awful.
It's still pretty terrible.
But at least they move.
That's better though. So do you plan to take the ones off the CNC machine and then soak those as well, or?
I already did that actually.
Oh.
That piece I was holding, that I was doing the demonstration with, that was one that I retrofitted with the soaked bearings.
Oh, jeez. So we should have done it with the...
I could bring out a piece to demonstrate with what it's like with the sticky bearings in there.
It's okay. I think we'll take your word for it.
But
We can see it spinning, or rather,
awful.
not spinning on your finger.
The rolling resistance of 8 of these on one of those rods, it's actually difficult to force it to roll. Whereas with the worn out bearings, it just slides on its own with its own weight. So
Wow.
These are better than they were, but they're still garbage.
Damn.